Halloween is just around the corner and no better way to celebrate it with a spooky October update for Sea of Thieves. And it's good news for people who didn't really like the reskinned Voyages of the previous two updates. This time, the update does bring some Voyages, but also an entire new Bilge Rat adventure that is here to stay, and a heavy amount of quality of life improvements. But are all the additions welcome? Let's find out. So let's start with the new Voyages and how to complete them. You go to Duke, you buy a voyage, you vote for it, you kill the captain, and you repeat for every region. And that's it. Just don't forget to pick up the orders the captain drops, as they will lead to a ritual skull. Those are not sellable anymore because you'll need them for the new Bilge Rat adventure. And if you don't like doing a voyage, because you're sick of them, you can get a map from Duke that leads directly to a skull. Keep in mind, these maps will cost you 25 doubloons or 35,000 gold, so you have to figure out if it's worth it for you. It's not, by the way. So, let's have a look at how they transformed the fort. The first thing you notice is the fog when you get close to set the mood straight away. There are no skellies in the tower that start shooting incoming ships. Because of this, it's harder for defenders when the fort becomes active, which is fine by me because I welcome that challenge.
Oh, it looks fine. Just worried with all the noises and the new sound effects.
The fort itself looks way more spooky. They added the gate, some floaty bits and change, a hippocampus. Yes, a hippocampus. It's not a horse, it's a fucking hippocampus. A bell tower. And a functional ladder at the lower part of the fort for easier access, which might be one of the best additions. Finishing the fort is easy in concept, but can take a while, since you need to bring all colors of the Flames of Fate to the fort and light these new statues. Getting the white flame was always the hardest, but they made it easier this time. You still need to die by lightning, but by holding your cutlass in a storm it will give you a higher chance of getting struck. For the red flame you still need to go to the roar.
That's a big one gonna hit.
But if you're a true pirate, you'd probably enjoy letting other crews do the work and then stealing their flames. Also, the fort is server based and not crew based, which means if somebody else already lit the flame, you don't need to get it. Whatever method you prefer, make sure you light all the statues and place your ritual skull in the cage to activate the fort. Once activated, a red skull will appear and you can start fighting your way against the shadows of fate. To defeat these shadows, simply equip the corresponding color of flame.
Oh fuck, I see how this works, yeah.
And be prepared to fight a gruesome boss fight against the ghost of Grey Marrow.
Oh, what's that?
Along some other surprises.
Oh, there's a fucking stronghold gun pass going.
When I tackled the fort for the first time, we joined an alliance with another sloop. Something we usually don't do. But I was really glad for it. The waves are not that hard, but the final fight is. He can take a lot of hits. Additionally, we had to fight several other sloops and galleons that were also interested in the fort. We won, but it was intense every time. So, my advice is tackling the fort with a group of 4 or join an alliance. Not only to fend off the competition, but to have more fun against Grey Marrow. Just make sure you betray your alliance once the fort is complete. The reward, by the way, is immense. A bunch of fort skulls, fort chest, bone dust, gems, Reaper's chest and an Athena chest to top it off. Oh, and 4 mega barrels, which we used to sink when a certain galleon came looking for a third fight. Needless to say, they also sunk a third time. And if you like stealing Athenas, people will probably bring them to Plunder Outpost. So if you don't like the fort but want rewards, yeah, go for it. Once you complete the fort, you can do it all again straight away if you have another ritual skull. My plan is to keep doing the fort with a galleon and using the mega barrels to sink those unfortunate to come near us. I'm betting a lot of people will have the same idea. Overall, the fort is a very welcome addition and I'm sure it will be heavily contested, making it great for those craving for a PvP fix in adventure mode. And if you're looking for Stitcher Jim, he is chilling on Castaway Isle with his goth girlfriend. But now the stuff I'm a bit worried about, the new additions to the Pirate Emporium. I've got mixed feelings about it. Yes, they added some cool new stuff, but the prices are still way too high if they want people to buy stuff at a regular pace. Sure, it is nice to have a pet or 2 or even 3, but I'm not buying another one every month when they release new stuff. The same goes for the new emotes and the still ridiculous expensive ship cosmetics. But let's set the cost aside for a bit and let's go over the stuff, assuming I actually get paid more than I do. So, they added new animals. You can now buy a marmoset or a cockatoo, to be more specific. Keep in mind, they are time limited this time. Both look really cool and it's fitting for this time of year. For once, I actually like the monkey better. I guess because the skeleton is close to that of a human and thus looks way more creepy. Anyways, I did buy one and named him Spinal. The new emotes are again cool, but costly considering you can't equip them all at the same time. If you like taunting people, you definitely want to check them out this time. It's about $5 for 4 taunt emotes and $10 for the new variety bundle. And let's be fair, the ship is awesome. I know I was pretty excited about the bear and bird ship last month, but this one may be even better. They again chose one of their other IPs, and this time it's Killer Instinct. Damn, I played this game a lot back on the SNES. Anyways, the ship fits the pirate theme way better. Where the previous ship didn't use the Banjo-Kazooie logo, this ship doesn't fuck around. It's on the sails, it's on the wheel, and even on the capstan. You'd think they put the logo on the flag too, but that's reserved for the Blades of Fulgor, who is also the figurehead, and looks extra cool and glowy if you buy the special figurehead. Some lucky few of us already got the Spinal figurehead, and both figureheads will go amazing with the ship. So yeah, cool stuff, but I am worried they are going to release more and more every time. And yes, it is good, but if they don't lower the prices, especially for the ship cosmetics, it's going to be too much too fast. But that's how I look at it, and I'm a poor motherfucker, so keep that in mind. So, is that all to this update? No, not even close. They did a lot of quality of life changes, added some more cosmetics and made some small changes overall. I'm just going to go over the ones that speak out to me and I'll try to make it quick. Beginning with the one I'm most excited about, and that is Sloops in Arena. Something that should have been there since the release of the arena, but I'm happy it's here now. Speaking of arena matches, I sometimes stream my arena sessions on Mixer at Captain Blubber. I'm just starting out, but if you want to follow me there, you can. Just don't expect me to be very interactive. I'm a YouTuber first and I'm afraid I'm a terrible streamer, but sometimes I get drunk while playing, so that might be entertaining. So what's next? Oh yeah, they increased the amount of doubloons you get for the Reaper's chest to 25.
Nice.
They added the glow to the cursed cannonballs. They didn't have to, but they did, which is also nice. They reduced the range of the cutlass, which is a bit more fair for people trying to board, and it helps completing the fort if you choose the Alliance route. You can buy new hair dyes, with some particularly nice double dye ones for Pirate Legends, giving me a new reason to visit the legendary hideout again. And pants! Yes, the update we all wanted without thinking it. You can finally change the color of your underwear. Like my crewmate said, thank God, we've been wearing the same type of underwear since day one. Another thing they took their time with is completing the Wailing Barnacle set, and in a lesser extent the final pieces of the Hunter ship. I'm still waiting on other sets that need completing, but it's nice to know they're getting around to some of them. Some other new cosmetics are the Rose outfits, a creepy lantern that I really like, a new jacket, makeup and hair, and a bunch more female focused clothing, and some red coat stuff that makes my pirate look like Santa. Oh, and they added the banjo, can't forget that. And that's about all the noteworthy additions, right? Right?
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing we've announced that we're coming soon as well is fire.
Well, I guess that's going to be in the next update. So is this a good update? Damn right it is. I mean, I wish I didn't need to wait 3 hours before I got my gold and doubloons back.
Quite annoying, if I want a better word.
But overall, this month brings some welcome additions to the seas. I like the new cosmetics, the new Bale Thread adventure, the changed fort and the expanded flames, giving them more purpose. It seems that heavy PvP battles are back in adventure mode, and I personally really like that. So, if you like this video, please consider subscribing. There's a bunch of other content on the channel, from glitch compilations to a Sea of Thieves music video. So, hopefully you find something you like, and if not, that's fine too. So, that's it. For now, I just hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care now. They did a lot of quality of life. They did a